Good morning on this Sunday, beautiful, blessed 6:47 a.m. I'm at the shop this morning. This is S.W.P. Sisters with Power, Lee, Nicole, the Bachelorette. How you doing out there in this wonderful YouTube land? Tis the season for the reason. It's Sunday morning. It don't have to be a holiday to talk about Jesus. We could talk about him every day of the week, but it happens to be Sunday this morning. So as y'all can see, I got up there on the screen. No one takes my life from me. And today I'm going to be talking about focusing on the source instead of the resource. That part. Focusing on the source instead of the resource. And what is the source? The source is like the source, the secret source. It is the good shepherd. And I wanted to focus today not only focusing on the source, which is God, and of course, God's beloved son, Jesus, our brother, but to say how as humans, we really depend on what we see, feel, and hear than the unseen that's working in the back. And it's okay because we're human, right? So it tends to happen like that. So I want to go to the story back when the disciples was in the Garden of Gethsemane with Jesus. And he took them there the night before he was arrested. Well, that morning, okay? They were out there between 3 and 5 in the morning. Don't quote me on times. You learn the Bible for yourself. But no, they were out there in the wee hours of the night. And Jesus was praying so hard, he was almost bleeding blood. And he was crying out to God because he was scared. He knew what was coming and he was just talking to God, meditating to God, asking God. But he knew his assignment was on its way and it was almost about to be completed. So while he had brought the disciples out there, because he had been training the disciples over 2 years. And in our lives, Jesus trains us every day for our own assignment, being a soldier on the front line. And I just wanted to use this as an example when he had told Peter and them to stay woke that night, and his heart was at unrest. He wasn't at peace that night, Jesus, right? Because he was nervous. Even though he completed his assignment, he went through with it. Jesus was nervous. He was scared. He had human tendencies and nature just like us. And that's why he was in the Garden of Gethsemane asking God, why do I have to go through it? Why me, Lord? But no matter the questions, why, where, what, or when, he still went through it. So he is the real gangster. But the back to the meat of the story is the disciples. Jesus kept coming back in his prayers with God, checking up on the disciples. And I believe it was 3 times he came back. And each time they had fell asleep. And the most important part of that story is that um, part of the story is he was upset with them that they weren't woke up praying with him. And I don't believe that it was because he thought that their prayers was going to stop what was about to happen from him being arrested, but it was for them to be on point because he was about to be arrested and he wasn't going to be here no more for them. He wasn't going to be their eyes and their ears. They were going to have to be their own eyes and ears. They were going to have to be on the lookout. They were going to have to be vigilant. They were going to have to be alert. They were going to have to be looking out for the enemy prowling around anytime. So when he asked them that simple assignment, it was part of the training that he had put them through the 2 years. They just didn't know they were coming to the end of the training. So the last part of the training was so important, I believe, because this last part is where we at in these days and times. We need to be woke. There ain't no time for us to be sleeping on the job. There's danger out there. And Jesus gave us the discernment, the spirit to be vigilant and alert and woke for fake pastors, for people that seem to be wolf in sheep clothing. Things that are going out that you can activate your power. Okay. He gave you these things to use in these last days through the Holy Spirit. And he gave us because this person out here, the father of lies, is out here. And we're going to need those powers to fight the enemy. We're going to need that discernment to know when is truth standing in front of us. We're going to need our faith as a mustard seed to get through things. We're going to need to lean on his wisdom and his understanding to get through some things that we can't even understand that maybe we be going through or see. Because it can look good, it can smell good, it can taste good. But God is going to reveal through you through the discernment, through your spirit, if it is good. And this is a picture of him telling Peter in his face, "Why aren't you woke?" And that night they were hurt because they probably was tired. They probably was up eating all night after the Last Supper. They was trying to probably keep their eyes open the same way we do. Maybe when we work in a late night shift and we know we doing that 11 to 7 and we trying to keep our eyes up because we know we got 3 more hours, right? These are the days to keep your eyes open, guys. Same way you want to keep that job, right? Because if you close your eyes, you're gonna lose that job. It's the same way Jesus is asking us to keep our eyes open. We close our eyes at the wrong moment, we can lose what he has for us, what he's trying to tell us, what we need to see, where we need to be, you know. So in these last days, we need to be very vigilant and woke. And thank you for just looking at that quick pictures of what I was trying to explain to you. Hold on one moment. And back to our regular programming. Hold on one second, of course. Okay. And this is just a um, pre-recording of what I'm going to talk about. I have nothing written down. I'm actually talking off my dome. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. And I haven't did this in a long time. Just forgot how to get pictures off. Okay. All right, I'm back. So I'm at my new shop. This is Sisters with Power. And if people don't know, they're going to learn today. I started from my wall closet. I started from in my home. I started from praying for my baby. And now God has me here in my sister closet. Thank you. And I woke up here because I'm about to go to church this morning across the street. But I wanted to go live this morning. Yesterday was my baby birthday on the 20th. Just so thankful for what God is doing, waking us up every day. That's all I need to be thankful for. I know I'm looking like a little boupon. I got my baby girl Barbara B on me, my bestie. Here, hold on. You can see. Yeah, that's my girl Barbara B. And she with me in spirit over here at the store with me. My baby. Her cancer awareness section over here. Take y'all to go see it real quick. Okay. I fought for my life and I won. Breast cancer survivor. Our family members, probably all of them didn't make it, but we are survivors for them. We are living for them. We know that disease that took them, we remember the person. So this is my baby section. It's going to get much better. The things that we have and more products and stuff. God has just did so many good things in my life that I'm just so excited and proud of. This right here. Jesus walks with me. It's a beautiful sweater. Let's see, I'm showing it good. There you go. Jesus walks with me. And we also got over here beautiful candles and things. That is really pretty. Of course, we got our New York One Stop Shop. So we have our light up cups and mugs. So I'm going to make me a nice cup of tea in. I'll show y'all. It's a beautiful cancer awareness mug. I'm going to show you how it changes colors. And this is our kids section. And we got our devotional section. Got my ginger ale and stuff over here. And this is just a little tease of the shop. And we're going to pour up this water. I'll be right back, guys. Get to the workstation. Who can blow? Do all of that to get that going.